Hi, friends. I'm back again. Okay, so I think some people are confused about what I do in this film industry. I am a casting director for lead, co star, supporting, sometimes featured roles for actors. So I cast for those. I'm a professional casting director in Texas. Um, I cast for a lot of projects, whether they're Texas independents, a lot of those I'm grateful for. But I also cast for productions that come from LA, productions that have come from Tennessee, productions that have come from New York. I have cast for a lot of different productions that come to Texas to film. And I'm very, very grateful for that and for them. I can cast SAG, union, and non union actors. And so I do that. And I just want people to know that. Um, I get a lot of calls and a lot of messages from people that have worked as extras on a lot of different TV series, and someone has given them my phone number and said, call her. She does a lot of casting. But when they call me, they tell me, they right up front say, I've worked on this big television series as extra every season. And I'm like, that's great, but I don't cast extras unless a production absolutely asks me to cast extras along with the lead roles, principal and co-star. Um, and I will cast extras if I need to for any production. I'm at their beckoning call. They hire me and I work for them at 100%. And so whatever they need me to do, I do it. But I am a professional casting director, and 15 years of that, and many many jobs that I've had and learned from, uh, typically by mistake. But I learned from all those mistakes and the experiences I had when I started out. But I have learned a great deal in my casting journey from other casting directors that I've worked with actually in the past as an assistant, and also from agents. I've learned a lot from them and speaking to them, and it's helped me in my journey. So I've been doing this for a long time. Have I wanted to go to California? No. Have I wanted to cast with an LA casting? No. I'm in Texas and I advocate for Texas actors and Texas filmmakers. Texas independent filmmakers, listen up. There are so many of you out there calling yourself a director and a producer and filmmaker, and that's great. You have to start somewhere. I get that. But in the same token, you need to make sure that you have some kind of funding, some kind of money so that you can pay a good cinematographer and pay a good crew and certainly pay the actors that come on. You have to have this in place. You've got to stop making low budget or no budget independent films with just your friends, because you want to cast good actors who have experience, not just friends who want to be an actor or who have been extras and think they can act. Many of them don't take any kind of acting lessons or coach and training. And they think they're good because your family and your friends are going to tell you how good you are. But they're not experienced actors or casting or agents. So take it from the professionals. And I know some of you are like, well, how does she know about filmmaking? Because I've made a TV series before. I worked for a company that we produced three number one hit television series for a major network. And that was from script to screen in the producing department. So I do know, and I do have the experience. And yes, I know what it takes, and I know how hard it is, and I know what it goes into it months in advance of filming a project. And I know many of you just throw something together real quick and just get it out of the way. Some of you may do a film that takes you a year to shoot because you don't have the funds. And you film and then you stop filming and then you go back and film and you don't pay people, or you might get freebie locations. That's not the filming I'm talking about. And so just make it professional. If because I want to see more of it. I want to see more of you succeed as filmmakers. And you totally can do it. You've got to be focused though on your budget, your plan, your pre-planning, pre-pro, everything about it. Make sure you have a budget in place that you can pay people and pay experienced actors. Because really, in the long run, the footage is not going to be good. They're not going to be able to use it for clips. You can show it at festivals, but who knows? You know, if you don't do it professionally, it really wouldn't go anywhere. It would just sit. You can invite your friends to the theater and have your family and friends watch it, but you really want it to go somewhere. Um, so I just wanted to share that with you guys and let y'all know that anybody can approach me and talk with me. I know I get phone calls from people. I would prefer, because if you call me, we haven't met before. If you call me, I'm just going to refer you to the email that I have and tell you to email me your headshots, resume if you have one, reel, clips, whatever you have as an actor, whatever you've done, just email me all that information. And then I'm going to tell you to go to the casting platform that I use, actorbay.io, to create a profile on there. And I'm going to tell you, you probably need to attend a workshop or an acting class. So just to let you know that we need to keep it professional. You know, filmmaking is about storytelling. Acting is about storytelling. It's about the craft and the artistry, and cinematically even is an art. So we have to keep it at that. We can't worry about who's controlling this and who's controlling that, and you can't do this as an actor because you're union, you can't work on that. You're an actor, you should be able to work on whatever you want to work on. If it's a good piece, if it's a good story, and you want to work on it, you should be allowed to work on that and not have somebody over you telling you you can't do this, because you totally can do this. This is Texas, okay? I just want to share that.